Good afternoon, everybody. Today I will be talking about one of the biggest narcissists in anime history, and probably in his own show, it's the greatest threat to peace and the well-being of the people he's also trying to protect. If you don't know who I'm talking about, some of you probably already do. We're talking about Son Goku from Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. And I just took my glasses off because I saw the glare. So, first off, yes, Goku is one of the most powerful characters in anime history. I mean, even I believe even Dragon Ball Goku as a kid was a planet buster. So, it's not really much you can do against some characters that can just destroy the planet, pretty much. But, you know, Dragon Ball Z started off with Goku being like this heroic kid. I don't really remember Dragon Ball that much because it was so long ago and I haven't rewatched it since I was a kid. But Goku was a kid and he grew up to become this strong protagonist. And Dragon Ball Z was where it was at. Now, I'm not gonna lie, some parts of it was dragged out. Some of the fight sequences were just put on repeat. And but it had its iconic moments. Like, who can forget when Goku came in the clutch with the Nimbus cloud to to save, is it Gohan or Krillin from getting the back of their head snatched off by Nappa. And we also can't forget the iconic moment when Goku fought Nappa, uh, beat him in beat him less than 10 anime seconds. And then Vegeta goes and kills Nappa. And then, you got the iconic moment of Goku coming in the clutch against Captain Ginyu. Uh, Not Captain Ginyu, the Ginyu Force when he punished Raccoon and the rest of the Ginyu Force and Birdo, who thought he was the fastest man alive until he met Goku. Then you got the iconic fight with Goku and Frieza, the first time the Spirit Bomb was used in like the gigantic ball form with a massive energy, because I think Yamcha had used it before in like the Palm version, and then Krillin used it against Vegeta in the Saiyan saga. But then you had Goku versus Frieza, first time becoming a Super Saiyan, and it was one of the most hype moments in the anime. The first time you actually got to see a Dragon Ball Z transformation, and I'm not gonna lie, it lived up to the hype. It lived up to the hype in this moment. It lived up to the hype. Then you got the Cell saga. You got Goku getting sick, and you got Piccolo finally getting his moment to shine when he just ain't getting slapped down by the by the villains. Versus Android 17. You got Cell. You got Teenage Gohan, Super Saiyan 2, and then we all know what happened to Gohan after the Cell saga. They did him dirty. But then you got the Majin Buu saga, where you got to see Super Saiyan 3 for the first time. You got to see Trunks and Goten fuse. You got to see Goku and Vegeta working together when they fused to come back and slap Super Buu upside the head. And you got to see the iconic fight with Goku versus Kid Buu, where Vegeta is out they damn near about to cry. So talking about his respect for Goku. But then you get to Dragon Ball Super. And we get to the nitty gritty of Goku's real Saiyan instincts, which is to be a retard, pretty much. Pardon the phrase, but to be stupid, like the dumbest asshole that ever walked the face of his planet. Well, first of all, you challenge Lord Beerus, right? Now, King Kai done just told you this man destroys planets on the whim just because they might put too much salt in his food, or a mosquito might buzz around his ear and he gets annoyed. Now, your first instinct is to challenge this man to a fight. King Kai begging you, Goku, please. Lord Beerus, let's get a taste of the power. Okay. Now, mind you, at this time, Beerus is going around looking for the legendary Super Saiyan. No, the Super Saiyan God. He's looking for the Super Saiyan God, and because he wants a fight that actually challenges him. So you get chopped by Lord Beerus. Literally, you get chopped by Lord Beerus, and the first thing that comes to your mind is, I got to get stronger so I can fight him on an even field. Now Beerus goes to Earth and they have the good old time. Vegeta makes an absolute clown of himself. Had to swallow his pride. And then Goku shows up. They have the whole Super Saiyan God fight. But then it's like from that moment forward in Dragon Ball Super, Beerus said it himself, and it was true. When Goku was about to go to is it the Omni King? Is it oh man. You know what I'm talking about. The creator of everything in Dragon Ball Z, the god pretty much. The Omni King, whatever his name is. I can't remember his name all of a sudden. But Beerus basically told Goku the greatest threat to this universe is you. And he was not lying. I mean, listen here. The whole tournament of power, it was good. Some of it was drawn out. 5 minutes seemed to last an awful long time. I'm just saying. Seemed like about 25, 30 episodes went by until my 5 minutes had done went by. But it's anime time. But the tournament of power was all Goku's fault. And why do it in the first place if the stakes weren't going to be permanent? I mean, did anybody actually go into that tournament of power being like, man, what if Universe 7 actually lose? And I'm sitting here looking like, Negro, please. We done seen in Dragon Ball Super, Whis has been a scapegoat for every bad moment. Frieza destroys the planet. Reese, give us a rewind. Give us a rewind, old boy. We get it right this time. Frieza wins, and they just, nope. It's going to end the series, so let's give it a rewind. You get to the tournament of power. Who didn't go in knowing Universe 7 was going to win? Now, don't get me wrong. The Jiren versus Goku fight, Ultra Instinct, all that good stuff. The Kefla fight, Goku taking the Kamehameha and surfing on her energy blast, leading into her knockout of the tournament. That was an iconic Dragon Ball Z moment. But I mean, come on now. What are y'all doing to Goku? I mean, this man is a menace. This man put his entire universe at risk just to have his ego satisfied. I mean, we call Vegeta the prideful Saiyan, but come on now, Goku getting out of control. And we might need to think about going ahead and getting him, but he might need to go back to other world. But King Kai, that boy getting out of control. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. But to me, Goku's kind of the villain of the show now. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he saves the day in the end, but goodness gracious, that man done got even crazier than when Vegeta allowed second form Cell to become perfect Cell and was shocked when he couldn't do nothing against him. This man more out of control than when Teenage Gohan could have just blew Cell away from the rip, but chose to hide his power level to match it with Cell to keep the illusion that they were on equal footing. Goku, the same person out here playing around with Frieza and got clapped up by the henchman, and Vegeta had to come save his hind parts. Man, hey, y'all need to write Goku better, because come on now, y'all got Goku looking like the real villain behind the story. I wouldn't be surprised if the final arc of Dragon Ball Z be Goku was the mastermind behind all evil stuff in the universe. But this man's a menace. Next thing you know, he gonna challenge every god of destruction and the Omni King on a one versus all fight. And he say if he lose, erase everything. Man, that's just my thoughts though, but they also got to do something about all this nobody can die in Dragon Ball Z, because that's just becoming utter shenanigans. There's no stakes in it anymore. There's absolutely no stakes in the show. And honestly, you're kind of ruining it. You're kind of ruining it, and no one's going to be invested in the show after a while, other than the hardcore Dragon Ball Z fans, because there's no high stakes in it. Other anime shows, they don't care about killing a specific character. They might even kill the main character and just bring the focus on another character. But there has to be stakes in your show, or no one's going to be invested in these characters, because everybody knows no matter how bad it gets, we'll always find a loophole to get him out of there, even if it's bull jive. Zamasu, anyone?